Chase egoed me at the door, so we're going MkLeo here.
He egoed you at the door, and dap you up?
Brett, I literally...
That's tough.
You don't even know me and you hit me with one of these, bro. It's okay, though. That's what we come to know from Chase.
No
you know what I'm saying?
Man, I was hoping to watch some Palu, but it looks like we're going to be watching some Steve.
I've never seen this kid Steve.
His Steve is pretty nasty. His Steve is pretty nasty. I've never seen him lose on Steve in an Iron Man on his stream.
Whoa.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, he could be Iron Man. He's like the Nairo low key.
He does. He can shoot now all day. It's mad fun.
Oh. Okay, weird interaction there. They both go left to right. Always got to be worried about it on Steve, but not farming too much that I'd like to Steve to be already. But chicken jockey straight up to the sky, baby.
Right. Yeah, no, this matchup I've definitely watched a lot, but we're like with Omega and like I think like the biggest deciding this matchup, like how it's going to go is like who controls pace.
Yeah.
You know, like the first thought of this matchup is huge.
Yeah, and I think it's obviously Arsene versus Diamond. How many Arsens can you get before they get Diamond?
No, absolutely, but like it can be really, really difficult for Joker to leverage his movement and his speed around Steve's walls because they're walls. Nasty down there.
Wall. He took out the whole building. That's insane.
But at the same time, you know, Joker,
I was gonna say you forgot. It's not Joker, bro. It's MkLeo.
Indeed. You know, Joker just like whiff punish the character. It's really hard to, you know, take back a lead from him because, you know, we need to interact with him until he just dash attack you. So,
okay.
Chase logged him in the
I will say, if this was
Palo,
I think MkLeo is probably seeing 1,000 Palos at this point.
Absolutely.
So.
That matchup also much more difficult than Steve Joker, I would say.
I feel like Joker has an easier way to get around these blocks. You know, like he just broke those, but he could have jumped over him. He could have done a bunch of stuff too. He could have went low under him. So
yeah, Joker's grounded movement and his aerial options are just really, really strong.
Just options that you're really looking for in this matchup because you're gonna have to dip, dive, duck, dodge, all of it to get away from the Enderman.
And Joker, he doesn't need to play into spots that like aren't beneficial to him very, very often, even against Steve. Now, you know, especially with this Arsene, he wants to play into situations where he plays you know, that down air right there.
When you down air and it does half the damage to the character, half the damage to the box, then you up air. Gross.
No double jump right now, Gary.
Okay, Fire gonna get him off the ledge. I like that. TNT, the setup. Chase thinking ahead.
Yeah, no, every Steve has a different setup. Like I never know what to expect when I see that TNT get put on the ledge. Like I've never seen a Steve put TNT down and then get him attacking.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
My favorite that he does is he'll put like 2 boxes and then he'll leave a gap in the middle and then he'll shoot a cart through it. Messed up stuff there. And 2 from Chase, setting up the lava chicken.
I see a big fan of that movie.
I didn't see it, bro.
It's cute. It's cute.
I'd be, you know, I can't get popcorn in all this hair, bro. I can never get that out.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Okay, into the ladder though, escalera.
Right now. Give me taking a lot of damage.
Chop him up.
You know, with a Diamond online, you know what? Okay, this slit.
Diamond versus Arsene, so we say it's going to really come down to this. This Arsene is going to be monumental, and I think Chase is going to try to run it out. Mama named him Chase, but he's out here running.
Facts. I wouldn't got it, especially with Arsene.
Yeah, got it. I mean, with your Diamond, you can't just go blow for blow.
Take the hits you can get. Yeah.
And look, he got out pretty much unscathed, only 50%.
Yeah,
got the Diamond in hand.
Just got a second Diamond, so there's not a chance that he would be breaking before this game ends.
Facts. There it is. Minecart 2, strong. Mine?
Yeah, no, okay, you know, one thing I would love to see more of, like, top players do, would be interesting, like, development and dynamic in a matchup, because I see a lot of top players, like, interacting with blocks and, like, actually trying to fight Steve. I wonder what would happen if, like, someone played a character, like Fox or, like, Joker that has, like, these really, really good, like, whip punish options, and are really good at, like, shutting down people that are striking first. I want to see them, like, just camp the entire time, like, just not care about blocks, not care about anything, like, let them get the Diamond, and then they just kind of whip punch them the entire time.
I tried that on Q, and I almost won, but I played Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser not spectacular at whip punch.
This
but
was like
Fox
the
and
first
Joker
time we
are.
played, and I said I didn't really know his play style, I didn't really know him, if he's good or not. And I said, get your diamond, bro. Go ahead.
No, exactly. You're never gonna be able to stop Steve from getting down. You're never gonna win, or you're very rarely gonna win that many interactions to like get around the structures.
But you might as well get what you can while you can.
Absolutely.
That's the other downside, but yeah. The other downside is all the carts you're gonna get from all that mining, all that extra stuff. So
yeah, it makes me wonder if playing, to like playing that way would be more to like every other character streams than it would be to Steve. Because interacting with blocks and trying to fight him seems to be very much, in Steve's control. It feels much more difficult to deal with than it is just not getting up to it.
Yeah, for real. And then also on top of that, like what comes with that up till bomb, TNT, explosion, lava, like.
No, exactly.
Or it's just straight up to the air, straight ladder to the sky. So plenty of ways that you can do it right now. Looking for MkLeo to try to match the one on the screen, Chase. Once again, not necessarily chasing him down, taking his time here with MkLeo.
Chase almost completely out of mass, has one iron. Yeah.
Goes off that Fortnite life.
Oh God, bro, broke as hell.
Chop some wood, chop some wood.
Yeah, right now he's definitely got to win like a neutral interaction in order to actually mine right now because there's no way he's going to let him.
That was crazy interaction. I think an uppy from Chase straight into the back there.
I gotta get some more blocks right now. Got
Stonewall Jackson right here, setting it up.
Yeah, like right here, this is what you want to play this against. Like I would say, like when he has no iron, he is like a shell of a character. Yeah, he is broke.
What do they call him in Atlanta?
A bum.
Yeah,
he's a bum. Yeah.
Ask LeBron, you know.
Yeah, but now he's got a couple matches. He got some iron now. He's got.
Oh, okay.
He's no longer in bum territory.
Look what he's doing. He's putting up the moves. Yeah, off stage, turn around, go to town, boot scoop boogie right there for Chase. He ain't even heard that song. Up, bro.
Yeah, I think, yeah, but I do think, like, Chase, like, MkLeo has now been, like, playing a little bit, like, more safely around blocks. He's definitely kind of, like, playing a much, like, that was nasty.
This is such a weird This is such a weird tournament because, like you were saying, like, the jet lag's hitting everybody at, like, pretty much the exact same time. They're all doing what they gotta do to, like, just be in Vegas, and like some of them got hotels, some of them don't. It's just like battle of the finest, and everyone's got to put it all out on the line right now. MkLeo up a stock on Chase, down a game.
Yeah, yeah, it feels like Chase has been doing a lot of like. It feels like.
Where's Bro's diamond?
Yeah, because he hasn't really had like a crazy amount of time to mine because that first stock was spent. MkLeo just like wasting his resources.
Yeah.
So like
here's a little bit of mine, utilizing that top platform, kind of making a house, if you will, throw the roof on it.
He's playing like a game of chicken where like Leo's not really committing super hard to punch here, but Chase is still forced to react defensively with his block, and he's just now really starting to like build up an inventory of mass right now, like on his last stock, like 4 minutes into the game.
Lava chicken, like we're working it in.
Yeah, and even then, like, those matches that I was just talking about are almost all gone now.
True, but catches him. Oh, wow. Somehow falls out of that. I believe he used the counter or something. 159 and a dream.
Dropped the first diamond of the game.
Get off me.
Definitely, once again, definitely going to get some matches.
One ladder combo, and it's actually Chase's game. I said it, and I meant it.
Yeah, you
67.
willed it into existence. There's life and death in the power of the tongue.
We're also on a loudspeaker, so you can hear me. You can go ahead and do it. But yeah, gets him to 86 pretty quickly, and then MkLeo trying to 86 him out of there. I think he's dead. Oh, I don't know how he's not dead, and I don't know how the anvil didn't kill him after that.
Now he's dead. Yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah, he tried to go for like a really far up being
very uncharacteristic, kind of scared of the fire, probably worried about it from Chase, who has just been sitting on ledge doing whatever he can to put in the damage. Chase is one game away from defeating MkLeo and putting him into the loser's bracket. Nothing that MkLeo not worried about.
Yeah, no, and I
He
think
probably got an easier road through losers.
so, maybe. But I would say, you know, he just started like, he just kind of stopped running from it a lot more. He's just like, you know what? I don't have mats. I'm going to scrap anyway. Also, you know,
All right, let's go. Straight back into the match.
back. All right, we're back. I can see that. Get chased up 2-0.
Back to the ledge again. We find ourselves just the wood chopping the chop. It is kind of crazy. My dad always used to say that, bro. He'd just say, if I'm doing something and I don't want to do it, I say, chop wood, do it again, chop wood. He really out here chopping. And especially against one of the best players in the entire world, man.
I'm very interested to see, because like right now, like a lot of times when I'm like watching this play out, like I'm able to figure out like, oh, like what is like the sort of adjustment that like we want to see. Yeah, right now I'm generally like not sure. yeah, now air dodge, very sus air dodge.
Yeah, I mean this is beyond my pay grade, bro. Like I'm not about to be like, oh, Chase did the wrong thing there. Like, bro will be like, bro, I will Iron Man you on any character, and MkLeo the same. So I'm just appreciating what I'm seeing here, and yeah, couple of close calls between the both of them at the moment.
Really good on
So back and forth, they fight. 74 is not nothing to shake a tail feather at right here. Nothing to get rid of your arson at. He keeps going low. This is something that I only see from top players, Greg, is I'm scared that you're doing moves to me. I'm going to go off the stage farther and lower to just get away and reset. And definitely something he seems to have invented.
Yeah, it's just plays to your character strengths a lot more. It's like, why play in a position that is benefiting which is like.
And I'm not going to keep like pushing towards you either. I'm not going to give you what you want.
Exactly. Like, why play to that position that Steve's really good at when I can leverage my aerial mobility, my counter speed to play in a position that's much more fair?
It's something I see more in Rivals, but here I'm seeing it a lot more. Especially, I saw it in Frog Match a lot. He's on the ledge a good amount. Now Arsene online. This could be the moment that MkLeo gets on the board.
No, absolutely. Arsene kind of, dipping a little bit more. But he definitely won't be getting at least nasty charge down smash. Really good read on that defensive option right there. But MkLeo will probably see at least one more Arsene, this stock. So
yeah, and he's been doing. Lava chicken. I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah, I think he was looking to catch like a short hop approach to nair or something like that. But MkLeo just fading that approach, baiting out that up smash and capitalizing.
Just gotta pinch myself at the caliber of play we're seeing here today.
No, absolutely. MkLeo
inside of a Vegas venue that is getting ready to erupt.
Yeah, no,
the O2 is gone.
Yeah,
might be at the bar. Last call.
Last call. Get a couple tricks in. Get a couple of randos in.
For real. And big master giant P-tier tournament tomorrow. So might be even getting sleep. Who knows?
Starting off with doubles and then singles to Saturday. And then very interesting how everything unfolds.
The return of Z versus Foe in doubles. Green team back. And then just plenty of other amazing teams. I think I've seen Chase and Louis Money go at it before, but doubles is always a great precedent to set going into the tournament. I believe, yeah, it's going to be a great one tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in. I think we'll be live here once again on VGBootCamp live from the Convention Center in Las Vegas. Right now, we are at Area 15 inside.
He's alive? Yo,
Bro did some.
Yeah, he found that angle too.
That was Tetris. That was Tetris.
That was amazing. That was excellent.
Gets through though. Shots come in. Reset.
That was a lot.
That was like almost like playing with your food. He's like, wait, what can I do now that you're stuck in this form? It's going to get him off of the stage pretty quickly, and we might be seeing a Game 5. I think the download is in, Greg.
Absolutely. MkLeo definitely playing a lot more confident, a lot more. I think this is a very interesting stage for Chase. Kalos, very big open center. Gives Joker a lot more space, leverages like air mobility and these falling there. Like Joker falling there, like very, very safe, especially when fully spaced. And it's very difficult to punish, and he gets so much off of falling there, especially when he's in on set. He just could a lot of times off of like it falling there. He gets a lot of long conversions that carry across the stage. So it's very interesting to see him, you know, opt for a stage with an open center rather than just running it back on Battlefield.
Yeah, and I feel like he's done what he needs to do in this match in particular. Maybe get one more stock off the board to feel comfort. And just as I say that, Chase fires back on all cylinders, popping from 0 to nothing very quickly. And there is that ladder combo. He is almost in the realm of getting more. I think I've seen, I don't want to say better Steves, but I think I've seen better Steves get more.
Better punishment.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just like you got the ladder combo, get up there, you know.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
he does get his good amount in and starts to layer on the damage as well. Our Sin is out, however. So what is going to be the option here? Run away, or do you keep on firing it up?
He's getting a lot more living now. Chase definitely exhausted a lot of his mass to get it to this point.
Oh, living on that superhero DI.
Chase trying to build up a little bit more of an inventory right now.
Superhero tech to match your superhero DI.
Absolutely. This position right here, this is where it gets got it. If you want to grab, it's not
Got him fishing.
Yeah, but this position, that position right there, when Joker's trying to find his kill, it's really, really different. It's like one of like the most common Joker kill conversions in base is like fair one drag down. That's so difficult to get against Steve, like against up to especially.
Yeah, we saw him do a lot of them in the previous matches, but yeah, you're right. It definitely seems harder and harder to get it here. Guns ablazing.
Absolutely. Gun actually, taking off a decent good.
I think you got to hit it this one time, but yeah, I think good go gun after that. Doing a great job of avoiding cart, doing a great job of getting our Sin quickly. 59% holding that stock for dear life.
Absolutely, really good counter on to give this Arsene. Really kind of flip this into
really no other play here but besides Stace run away. Chase is not gonna run away, however.
Oh,
bro, what? Arsene can't go through that.
No, I like the idea.
Was it steal?
Yeah, no, I mean just like
it was.
Sometimes you can kind of hug the ball and see what passes that right there. If he didn't break the block,
all right, Chase has a chance to win it all here. Does get grab and back thrown, but really looking for some kind of entry against MkLeo here. Get ready for the pop off if he beats MkLeo. Oh my God, grab your chairs, folks.
It will not be the right.
Okay, not right here.
That's game 5. Yeah, there it is. There's that, drag down fair one. A lot more easier to go for when you're not like last hit. The risk reward is a lot better to go for it than when Steve's gonna up tilt back here, you demolish your stock at 80. But definitely, a very, very consistent, well
orchestrated. Put that together musically. We can go back to music every time. Don't worry. We can make it back.
All right.
Joker.
Looking at it, game 5. Yeah. On stadium now. Okay, a little bit less of an open center. Got the platforms here. Oh, maybe not on stadium.
This has got to be a button. Sorry to say. Yeah, gonna reset. Maybe one at a different stage.
Yeah, something's gone wrong.
Something's gone wrong. They both went insane at the same time. Can you imagine?
Something is afoot.
Something's in the air. Yeah, it looks like maybe they had agreed on a different stage. Maybe we're going back to PS2. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying yourself, make sure to follow VGBootCamp so you guys can check out the stream tomorrow at Level Up Expo. I'll be doing some comms with the boys.
Looks like we're back. The world may never know why they restarted this game, but here we are, game 5, Chase versus MkLeo.
Because the first, I think he was checking something on his phone. What does he do after frame 2?
Yeah,
that's a Chase move, bro.
I love a good nail biter game 5.
People don't know, but he's very studied, bro.
No, absolutely, he's a big studier. As a lot of top players that definitely become. I think like before, it was like a very different culture in the name when it came to like water viewing, but it seems to very much shift.
Yeah, I always thought MVD was checking his phone, like change the song, but bro is checking his phone and
he's
finding the matchup.
He's looking at books.
Yeah. I got books on this stuff. Right now, bro might need a spell book. He's up against MkLeo. Dropped 2 games in a row on his head. Proven that he is not worried about Chase right here. Putting in the big damage. 92% with Arsene online. You got to be thinking that this is a kill, no?
Oh, you got to be careful in this position with that block. That backdoor into the block is impossible to take.
He low-key saved himself by taking that, because if he would have, shield would have got smaller and smaller, but he can't make it back to the ledge, didn't save nothing.
Yeah, so it looked like MkLeo is going to kind of claim tempo of this match right now.
Actually, I mean, 2 in a row off of the 0-2. Turn the 0-2 into the 0-3, dog. Ooh, go get that. Ah, everyone's trying to ledge trump today.
He's just all over Chase. Chase not seen him run. A really, really good back here right there. Chase, the guy that needs to find this one right now.
Goes down 0-2, switches to Paolo. I wouldn't even have been mad at it. Would have been a fair shot. He's not so warmed up, but there's no way he's not warmed up on this Paolo.
Yeah, no, I think the biggest thing is he's just getting his mats just exhausted a lot of time, and MkLeo just playing.
Like we talked about, like how fast we can get to diamond. He hasn't been there.
Exactly. You can see not a lot of crazy overextensions like we saw in the first 2 games. MkLeo just, taking his combos and extending his advantage where you can, but not, taking it too far and playing into situations that are a lot more points.
I was going to say, and dodging everything, but just as I thought it, he gets sent to the blastosphere, straight up to the lava. Lava Square too strong in the matchup, and then straight into the Escalera. Chase can smell the blood, and he's a shark under the ladder.
Yeah, but it's going to be a really, really hard position to play, but we got to do it at least 2 Arsens right now. I think that's
Whoa!
Yeah, spectacular ledge jump right there. Missing the ledge jump and then coming back into covering the neutral get up with the down air, and then just
speechless. This is top players talking to top players right here. If we could get in this word, yeah, MkLeo winning 3-2 right there. Probably the craziest set, we'll say, for at least top 16.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Very, very
They're just going to keep on coming, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I got to see a nice game 5 nail biter with Rapid B, and then another game 5 with MkLeo and Chase. I'm excited to see how these 2 players, finish out this tournament, and I'm even more excited to see what they bring this weekend.
Whew. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, high stakes inside of Area 15. The venue is beautiful.